Hi there. So as the Metaverse Champions slowly comes to an end, we are closing in on week 4. I just thought I'd tell you a few information about it that you might not know, you might already know. So if you obtain all the badges for a week, your name, you might see, slowly turns gold. If you complete all the badges, it does turn gold and you receive the MVP launcher. So you can give it to other people. Some of you may have got that, some of you may not, because it is very hard to get all the badges. Now then, the Valkyrie helm can be seen in Bring Home the Wind, that most of you have probably seen on the Metaverse Champions event page. Now these are just outlines of many pre-existing items around it. So unless the events will be full of recolours, these are probably just placeholder silhouettes representing unknown catalogue items that we will hopefully win after week 4. Now then, on to some, there's been quite a few criticism over the Metaverse Champions event at the minute. The event for the first week 1, AJ Striker's game Emergency Response Liberty County was criticised for being a paid access game. 95 Robux you had to pay to get into the game to get the badge. They then decreased the price to 50 Robux, which in my eyes is still not, I don't think they should have used that game, because it's very, very unfair. You can't ask people to pay to play a game to get a badge. So I wasn't a fan and I didn't play the game to get the badge. So they were saying that AJ Striker's team is at a disadvantage because a lot of people would not have been able to afford to play that game or had the Robux to do it. So I agree, they shouldn't have used that game. Now, Field Trip Z has also been criticised for giving players on the Faye Yoshida's team a freebie, as all you had to do was join the game. So they were saying that Faye Yoshida's team had an advantage above all other teams because also the developer encouraged players on Twitter to go and just join it and get the badge, and saying he would donate some money to charity, which is absolutely great. I'm all for that. But people didn't like that because it was so easy to join and get the badge, as was Shootout, and the same reason, which slightly boosted AJ Striker and Faye Yoshida's for them because it was so simple. Now on the other hand, criticism has been gave to Mech Warzone for being too hard for players on Faye Yoshida's team, as this badge it took on average 1 to 2 hours to obtain, and players had to reach rank 25. However, the requirement was later nerfed to rank 15. I did do a video on this game. It did take a long time, and yes, it was hard to get. It was just, you had to rank to 15, was a long time. So that was hard to do. Also, this game is pain has been criticised for being too hard for most of the players. It took an insane amount of time to obtain, hard stages, and obviously it's ironic because the title is The Game is a Pain, which it was for me. I did a video on this and got to 6x6. I think you had to get by 10x10 to actually earn the badge. And only around 1,400 people received that badge. So at the minute they're saying the hardest game currently was Mech Warzone, and this game is pain. Week 2 was criticised because the games were implemented too late or poorly implemented. A few games have very randomised methods of getting the chest or did not even have a badge for a day or 2. So week 2 was a bit of teething problems, I think. And then for week 3, people have criticised games and becoming angry on getting some of the crates. For example, banana eats. So what you had to do, you had to collect 7 bananas and then escape to get the badge. But if you escape with less bananas, you lose it all. You needed to escape with 7 bananas. So people were getting upset because the difficulty in escaping the maps, and obviously it required players to escape to get the prize, and if they lose all the crystals, they died or whatever. It just became very frustrating for players and made it very tedious to play. So people were upset over that. I actually really enjoyed Banana Eats, and I think it's a really fabulous game. So I actually enjoyed doing that badge. I can see where people got angry, but you know, you just try and try again, and eventually you will get the badge. So on to week 4. We've heard that the difficulty of some difficult games for this week, the top 4 are going to be for AJ Striker Blocks Royale, which I'm guessing is going to be a shooting game. Maybe you've got to kill so many players or rank up a certain level. So that's going to be very difficult. For Remembrance Blade, we've got Escape Room 2. I've played Escape Room before. That is a very, very fun game to play. I've enjoyed it. But you do have to do tasks and quizzes to get out the room at a certain time. You've got a time limit on getting out. So that is going to be a problem. For Yoshida, they're saying RB Battles is going to be a difficult game. Unsure on this one. Possibly an obby, or maybe you've got to collect keys or something to get into doors. I'm not sure. I did play the RB Battles. The last one was a bit of a nightmare to get, so it could be something similar. And then for Sparks Kilowatt, they are saying Destined to Fail, which is the name of the game. Actually, Destined to Fail doesn't sound very good at all. So week 4, they are saying them 4 games are going to be a pain. I will try and do videos on them all, and hopefully I can tell you if they are a pain or not. So make sure you try and get your week 4 badges. You only need to get 1 of each badge to collect your the main prize. Hopefully you've been collecting them badges every week. Week 1, all of the badges. Week 2, all of the badges. Week 3, all of the badges. And then week 4, all of the badges. And then we'll be able to get the avatars, I think, of them people that we have been collecting chests for. So that's the end of this video, and I hope you enjoyed watching, and thank you very much. Take care. Bye. By the way, Nimblz, the creator of Egg, who is a dev for the Egg Hunt 2020, unfortunately passed away recently. So in his memory, Roblox has placed his egg for us to remember him.